Namaste children, welcome back to social science class. Children, we were learning about the North America's location, physical setting and extent in the previous class. And we know that there are four major physical divisions: the Western Cordilleras, Great Central Plains, Appalachian Mountains and the coastal plains. And so in today's class, let us learn about the all the physical divisions one by one in detail. So look here children. You can see here in this map the Western Cordilleras. You can see the Western Cordilleras. These are the young-fold mountain ranges like the Himalayas of North. And the Western Cordilleras, they run from Alaska up to the Panama. You can see up to Panama here in the south. And they consist of a series of plateaus. For example, Colorado and the Mexican Yucatan Plateau. You can see here, Mexican Yucatan Plateau and Colorado Plateau. And also they contain the Rockies are the most important ranges in the Western Cordilleras. The height of the range is low towards the height of the see the height of the range is low towards Alaska. Alaska comes here. Okay. It is low towards Alaska and it increases enormously when moved to the towards the Mexico. And Mount McKinley, you can see Mount McKinley here. It is around 6,194 meter height children. It is the highest peak and the Death Valley is the lowest part in this region. And the Cascade, you can see the Cascade here. And also Sierra Morena and the Cascade Range and the Sierra Morena range, which is there in these are the other ranges found here: the Whitney Mountain and the White Mountain in California. They are well known for their rugged slopes and scenic beauty. There are some intermountain plateaus found between these ranges. Plateau of Columbia. You can see Plateau of Columbia and the Colorado Mexican Plateau. Colorado, Columbia. These are the important among these plateaus. And River Colorado, they cuts the Colorado Plateau. River Colorado flows there only. And it cuts the Colorado Plateau and given rise to the Grand Canyon. Okay. And when we, after this, let us learn about the Great Central Plains. You can see some of the pictures children. These are the Rocky Mountain ranges which are there in the Western Cordilleras and Alaska mountain ranges. In Alaska, Mount McKinley, these are the highest mountain peak, 6,194 meter. And this is the Old Faithful Geyser, which is a world famous geyser in the Yellowstone National Park of USA. And now let us learn about the Great Central Plains. The Central Plains are also referred to the Great Plains of the Prairies. You can see all this pink color or the red color part is the Great Central Plains. They lie between the Appalachian Mountains here comes and the Western Cordilleras. So they lie between these two mountain ranges. Okay, and the plain consists of vast expanse of 3/5. See, total area of North America in that three parts is this plain, and it is a flat to gently rolling land, and these plains are formed by river Mississippi, Missouri, and their tributaries. River Mississippi, Missouri, and their tributaries. And also, children, this is one of the most fertile plains of the world, and it is a good farming region. The denudation of the area by ice sheets has resulted in the formation of a large number of basins. These basins are covered by lakes. Okay, children, these are the central plains. And let me tell you about the Eastern Highlands or the Appalachian Highlands. The Eastern Highlands are also known as Appalachians. The Eastern Highlands are also known as Appalachian Mountains. See, you can see here, isn't it? They extend from the Newfoundland to Alabama along the eastern margin of the continent. The Appalachians are old folded mountains, but they have denuded to their present height. East of the Appalachian ranges lies the Piedmont Plateau and the Atlantic coastal plain. And the St. Lawrence Valley separates the Labrador Plateau from the Appalachian ranges. And they are rich in coal, lead, zinc, iron ore, copper, water, water power, and wood. This region has surprisingly large population. This region is surprisingly large population, you can see here. And its importance in the North America's economy is significant. And next comes the coastal plains. You can see all North America has got a quite a long and indented coastline. You can see full coastline, you can see, children, long and indented coastline. Only up near the Panama it does not have any. And the coastal plain is narrow in the northeast, and then widens towards the south as well as the west. It is narrow. Narrow is small. It is narrow in the northeast and widens towards the south and the west, and the average height is 150 meter above the sea level. This is a low and relatively plain area with sandy soil which is relatively infertile. You all know, children, when there is soil, it will be when it is soil is mixed with the sand more, then sandy soil, it will not be so more fertile, it will be infertile. So here swamps and marshes are abundant. The coast is indented by river mouths and bays on which seaports are located. So here you can see clearly the rivers here, children. Rivers and the Great Lakes I'll be taking in the next class. Okay, children. So that I will be telling in the next class. Thank you, children.